When there are delays in your life and when there's something that seems to be stopping you from moving in a certain direction, go seek God and find out if you ought to turn right instead of going straight ahead. Because what you need at that moment is guidance. For many of us, we never think in these ways. We just assume that if God said, then the path will be clear. Yeah, Jesus said, go over to the other side. I will meet you there. And while they were journeying, a great storm arose in the seas. But were they not obeying God's command? Yeah, because like the Bible says in the parable of the sower, the word will be tested. Your faith will be tested. Jesus walked on the sea, came to them. O ye of little faith. So Balaam, the ass, looked at him, prophet, and rebuked him. You're so blind by covetousness that you cannot even see that there's an angel with a drawn sword in front of us. One more step, your head would have rolled, and you are abusing me. If you were the prophet, what would you have done? You have jumped down and embraced the ass. Say thank you, even though I can't see it. You say, but why can't I go forward? Hey, let me give you an example. At some point in time, help me check this. I think it's Acts 17 somewhere. God already sent Paul, go to the uttermost part of the world, preach the gospel everywhere. So Paul and his team were planning to go preach. They attempted one city, attempted another. There was a roadblock. They just couldn't. They were restrained. It was easy at that point to have said, the devil is against us. He said that once, didn't he? Yes. The book of Romans, he said, look, I sought to come, but the devil restrained us. He said that. But at this point in time, that was not what he said. The Bible says he forbade them. So was he really forbidding them from preaching to? The answer is yes. Now, it wasn't forbidding them from preaching to Asia, but the Lord had a greater priority. Now, in Macedonia, there were a ready people. So he's saying, this is not the time to go to Asia. And so they were restrained at every turn and every attempt to go. And I'm sure Paul did not understand what's going on. Why stop us from doing this? Then God opened his eyes in a vision. We should be going to Macedonia. When there are delays in your life and when there's something that seems to be stopping you from moving in a certain direction, go seek God and find out if you ought to turn right instead of going straight ahead. Are you still here with me? And stop binding enemies. Stop calling them to fall down and die. Because what you need at that moment is guidance. What turn should I take? Why is this the way it is? Seek understanding. And don't give up. Persecutions come. Crisis situations arise. You may face challenges at one time or the other. And Jesus never said you won't. But in all of this, in the midst of all of this, through all of this, God is working his way in your life. Are you following this? And he will fulfill his purpose.